Hi, I'm Ari, and today I'm going to be sharing my first concert experience with you, or at least the first concert experience that I remember. Because when I was like a child, my dad was a guitarist for a touring band, so since I was a toddler, I was already like in concerts, but I don't remember any of that. So I'm going to be sharing the first one that I remember. I was born and raised in Brazil. And I remember saving money and going to my first international concert. And I think I was like 15 at the time. I think I was like a freshman in high school. And McFly went to Brazil. And I was obsessed with McFly. They were just my favorite. Yeah, I would spend my entire days reading McFly fan fictions, okay? So I went to Sao Paulo. That was like 3 hours from my hometown. We got in a van, all of my friends from high school, and we went to Sao Paulo to watch McFly play. And because I loved them so much, and it was like my first actual concert thing, me and my best friend, we wrote letters for the band. I did not speak good English at the time, me or my best friend. So we just wrote these like, I think it had at least 3 pages, okay? At least 3 pages. And we wrote this letter with like all of our hearts. Just like we loved them so much and we just wanted to like be friends and hang out. I don't know what we had in our heads. And then we went to the show. Best show of my life. It was so amazing, just like being in the middle of all that and just like seeing my favorite band play and just feeling all that energy. Being in a concert is my favorite energy, like my favorite place to be like ever. I'm a terrible dancer, but I'm gonna be dancing to anything that's playing. I'm gonna be jumping around. I'm gonna feel sore in my neck the next day from too much head banging, but I enjoy myself fully, okay? And me and my best friend, we went and we enjoyed ourselves like fully, and we brought our letter. And we actually, I forgot to mention, we wrote 2 different versions of this letter so that the two of us might try to get a chance to throw it on stage so that the band would, grab it and read it. I don't know. And we threw the letters on stage at one point because we were able to get to the very front, and we threw the letters on stage, but they didn't see it because we didn't throw it like far enough. It was a very big venue and it was packed. And then I remember in the end, when the show ended, we wouldn't leave because it was so magical. We didn't want to leave and go home, and we were just staring at our letters in the front of the stage by the speakers, and they didn't see it. And then a lady started just like sweeping the stage and cleaning because the show was over, okay? But we refused to leave, and we saw her sweeping her letters away, and all I remember, and my friends still make fun of me till this day, is that I cried. I was sobbing the entire rest of the night because McFly didn't see my letter. And it was so passionate. We had like photos of us just being like silly and together and just like with their posters in my room, all over my walls in my room. And we just sobbed, me and my best friend, just like sobbing the entire night because McFly didn't see our letter that we wrote, that we were 100% sure that if they read that letter, they would want to be best friends. And that's the first concert experience that I remember. Rough. Thank you for having me, Digital Tour Bus.